Hey guys, once again, this is a follow-up on the BAC V Railroad. My little town that I recreated, town's called Bellota, California, which exists, and it's about 25 miles east of Stockton. I just wanted to show you where I'm at as far as scenery. Added a few more things to it. Tossed in a couple trees. But I've done a little more on the background scenery too. I've got that in. I got some gravel roads put in. I've got a few more things I want to do. I want to put in an orchard, some trees behind the tanker truck there. A loading platform for the tank cars. I want to get that in. And of course, eyeing backdrops right now. I think I found a decent one through just through Train Junkies. Their California scene. It's kind of a flat scene, but it just shows crops in the background. That's what I'm kind of eyeing right now. But I just wanted to give you a quick overview of Bellota. That's the ethanol plant there. I call it Bethanol. The Bethanol Corporation, which stands for ethanol with the B in front for Bellota. Anyways, this is my packing area. This is where peaches are packed and shipped out. Here, I put a little work into my, what do you call it, maintenance shop for the crop field out here, as well as I did some work over by Duck Creek. I'll show you that in a second. So Duck Creek here, it crosses Duck Creek just before it gets into Bellota, but I did a little work on a little ranch, just kind of a rural ranch scene here, just to kind of make you feel like you're out in the country. Just some old different buildings I had. I won't say I cleaned them up, but I kind of rebuilt some of them because they were pretty banged up. I figured, oh, what that, get them on the layout. So kind of blend in pretty good. I still got to paint that, the one grain bin. I'm not sure how to paint that or what color to paint it. Anybody has any good ideas on a galvanized color, that'd be great. But yeah, this is kind of where I'm at here. And if you want to continue watching, I'm going to take a little trip. We're going to leave Stockton, do a transfer job, WP Stockton, and we're going to take that out to Flora Street and then transfer it to ST&E and run out here. So might be a little longer one. I'm not sure how much space I got on the card. At some point, it might just die. But anyways, off to Stockton we go. Oh, before I head to Stockton, I wanted to tell a funny story about my ST&E engine that I painted here, a number of weeks ago. I got the decoder, and it's just a mobile decoder. Well, it practically almost caught fire. It smoked it. I pretty much burned that thing to a crisp by accident. It was, believe it or not, it was about my 70th decoder that I've installed, and that was only my second one that I somehow got fried. I fried it or it fried itself, so I got to send it back. So he's not on the move, but these are some of my engines here that are owned by the Stockton Terminal Eastern. And today we'll run this guy out here, these two units, and take those out to meet the transfer job that's coming out by the WP right now. Okay, we're in Stockton. I do a lot of videos on Stockton. It's a big yard that I've got on my layout, but I haven't ballasted it or anything like that, so I got to do a little work on it. So anyways, transfer job's coming out here. It's going to run out via the B lead and head over to Flora Street. A lot of my engines, I don't put sound decoders in. I think about, out of the 70 engines I've got, maybe 25% have sound, so a lot of them I just run without sound. I kind of like the quiet. Not all these engines run. We got a big lay. You got all these engines running all the time. It gets a little too much. But anyways, this is the transfer job heading out the B lead. Show you the other direction here. Sorry, not very steady with the camera phone. There's the engine house. There's an intermodal track there off to the left. There goes the transfer job. Looking on the other side of the yard, or east end of the yard, now the 1501 lead unit there is yet to be painted. UP's taken over my railroad into the UP colors. The 1317, for all you WP guys already know this, that was the WP 1503. I should be correct on that, I hope. Somebody's going to tell me not. But, yeah, that was a WP engine. Oh, one other thing I did on these engines, too, is I MU them. So the UP engine is a dummy, and its use is to pick up track power and transfer it to the 1501. So it's picking up off of twice as many wheels as far as electrical contact. I do that with a number of my dummies. I'll just MU them and work them out that way. I'm going to be heading up to, sorry for the blurriness here, figure out where I'm going. That's the B lead on the right and the Z lead on the left. And I'm going to pass by Stockton Tower. We got a signal here at the tower. SP's off to the left. We're on the WP here, headed to Flora Street. You can tell we got a couple empty ethanol cars and loaded grain cars for Bellota, our new industry. Okay, pulling into the ST&E yard here. Just going to set these cars out, and ST&E is going to come out and pick these guys up. They should hopefully be leaving the roundhouse, their roundhouse here, any time now to meet with this transfer job. And these engines, mobile decoders only, no sound. Again, a lot of my engines don't have sound. Sometimes I just like the peace and quiet. This guy's gonna meet the transfer job. Coming through the industrial area here of Stockton with their matching hack. WP made their set out, and they're going to run back light power back to the yard. Looks like they're going to lead the Freddy on the rear there for the ST&E. And got the ST&E engines just about to cross the CC Diamond there in East Stockton. So even though they got a Fred on the rear of the train, they're still going to put their caboose on there. We're going to need it for some shoving moves down the line there. Back to a joint there. Stretch. Okay, good joint. Got one car set out. We're going to set out that first box car here at the Ragu tomato canning facility. On the way back, we've got a number of cars to pick up, a number of loads. We're going to set this out for now. Coming back with the empty car. You probably noticed my NCE throttle that I'm using, just the regular handheld throttle. Got 4 of them on the layout. Okay, got a couple back to our train and head east. Headed east. Not sure if we're in total FRA compliance. Got a loaded fertilizer car there up against the engines, but try to get away with it here. Get out of town, head out into the country. To make a quick stop, somebody forgot to get a switch there, otherwise we plow right into the, some tank cars there. That won't be a good sight. So we're in Linden right now. This is kind of just a small little 2-foot by about 1.5 area I've yet to work on. I want to make this my Linden Lumber Company, and as you can tell, I'm going to make that a propane facility off to the left there. Still working on this area. Coming through Linden, got a reefer car there. That's for Diamond Nuts here in Linden. So that car is loaded there at the building. Got an empty to be loaded as well. And of course that fertilizer car, that liquid fertilizer, got to be set out here too in Linden. Gonna spot that fertilizer car. Here's where the fertilizer car gets unloaded. We're gonna spot that right here. On the way back, we're gonna spot that reefer car at Diamond Nuts. That place is nuts. Okay, on the move again. Off to Bellota. Crossing over Duck Creek. Bellota in the background. There's my new simple little farm scene. For those of you guys still watching. Okay, one last view of Bellota. I'm going to do some work here, and I'm going to end it right here because I'm just about done with memory. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bay Area and Central Valley Railroad. This is Stockton Terminal Eastern. Hope to show you some of my other, I got another short line, a couple other short lines to show you too on my railroad. This is just one of a few, but thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. You guys have a great year.